coming off of eye surgery. I can see a lot better out of one eye for now. But I did hear that you two, BT and Huff, were having fun at my expense.
Yeah.
Making light of this surgery for the last few days. Is that accurate? You want to film? I was getting text about it.
See.
Was not necessarily locked in on the radio, but...
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. I don't think so, yeah.
Well, what's the issue? Why'd you call me soft or something like that?
No. The issue is you made it seem like you're going in for open heart surgery,
Yeah, it's my eye.
It's your grandma's surgery.
No, that's what everybody keeps saying. This was a serious thing. Huff, you too were taking shots at me?
Yeah, you're a little over dramatic.
Oh,
just a little bit.
Dude, it was no. Now, what I will say is I feel great. Not only, thank God, the surgery went well.
Yeah.
And honestly, all kidding aside, and I was texting you a little bit about this, cataract surgery, not a big deal. Maybe for most.
Yeah.
Of course, with me.
This is the part I didn't know when we were making fun of you.
Where it was a difficult spot, meaning that if you, like, there were chances that it could have been complicated because something else in the eye, like there's the sac behind, she was explaining to me, the doctor, before I went in, which made me even more scared. And then even afterward, and my wife was like, whoa, afterward she goes, yeah, it was a very difficult, complicated surgery, but you're okay. Luckily that everything came out okay. But you know what I'm most proud of?
What?
Is that I've never had a surgery before, and I've been scared my whole life of this stuff. Getting in there, putting the robe on. Oh my God, knowing I'm going to have to go in and anesthesia. So going through this, I kind of attacked it like, okay, let's just do it.
Okay.
Took it head on. And now that I got through it, I feel like I conquered a big fear.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now go get snipped like I told you the other day.
No, that I'm not doing.
Go get the vasectomy
I have to get
next.
the left eye done in a couple of weeks. But I do feel like, and there are a lot of people, I know that there are a lot of people who are like me, like, oh no, I've never had a surgery before, I don't want to do it. Some people like you, it's more of a common
I've
thing.
had 9 of them.
There you go.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
For me, it's like, oh my God, like in my mind, it's only about like old people and my grandparents and father getting sick in the hospital. It's like, you feel like it's the end or something bad's going to happen. And again, it's surgery. So,
something could go wrong. I mean, we minimize it, but it's still,
right.
I get it.
But conquering that fear,
There you
now
go.
I'm less scared to go in and get the other eye done. I told the doctor, I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm going to give you a shot on the radio. After you get the other one.
After you get the other one. Now, listen, what I need, that's funny. You know what I need to know? Because last day, Sal was here on you were here on
Tuesday with Boone.
Okay, and when was your mom here? Monday?
Monday,
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mama was hanging around for a couple days, and I want to know, at the end of the run, how did Mom and Wifey get along?
Well, I think it was time for everybody to separate. My mom wanted out. No, we had it, I think because of the way that we separated it. I mean, look, dude, it was a long week, yeah. It's a long week. But the way that we separated, like I had my mom at work one day, then I had the surgery, so my wife and I were out, then the follow-up day, so we went out again. So yeah, it was, but that's it's a
long time to keep them in the same place. Did you milk it? I mean, were you laying in bed watching TV? Or?
Yeah, watch a lot of movies.
Of course.
Well, that's the other part of this. Like, all kidding aside, I'm like, I probably could have pushed it, and if I believed Boomer's report, I would have been back on Friday, but I didn't.
Comes fire and shade at Boomer.
Oh, I mean, is it 10:05 yet?
Yeah, I think he meant next Friday, Boomer.
Not saying it's not going to happen, but it certainly wasn't going to happen then. If it were going to happen, I would have been here. Anyway, I probably could have pushed it, but she said, like, you can't strain.
Yeah.
I'm like bending over to pick something up, which is like I had people play golf, and then, like, because the eye can't get stitched.
Okay.
So it's like still kind of
loose, for lack of a better medical term.
So you shouldn't be straining. And I'm like, well, how do I talk sports without straining?
What if you're constipated?
Well, it's a big deal.
I'm serious.
Can't strain.
Oof.
So yeah, that's how I found this doctor actually years ago. No, dude,
I know.
When it comes, it comes. I'm not forcing an issue with anything. Yeah. So that's why I had to sit out. But that's how I found. That's how I found this doctor.
What?
A long time ago, 11 years ago, single in the city, no benefits, right? I was basically freelancing, all that stuff.
Glory days.
And exactly. And I had my eye, there was like a red spot in my eye.
Okay.
And I was like, what the hell is this? And I was going on a date at the time. I'm like, I got to get this checked out. So I went to look at the different eye doctors on the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
And I found this doctor. Do you know why I chose her?
Because she was hot?
She looked good. And she's great. She looked good, but who knew that 11 years? I was like, oh, all right.
Is she single?
Dr. Steimer. No, I don't even know. But, again, that wasn't really the thought process. It was just, all right, you're searching through. You read some reviews. She looked good.
Uh-huh.
Went and met her. She checked it out. It was no big deal. I think I was straining, and as you mentioned before, that's how I had that blood vessel or whatever. It was no big deal.
Yeah.
But this 11 years ago, and now I've been going to ever since. And with this serious surgery, thank God, because she handled it like a pro. And here I am. But how dare you all? You don't even stick up for me either. I mean, come on, you guys are burying me.
On Friday.
It's serious eye surgery. I could have been blind, God forbid.
3 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
He did milk it, didn't he, though? 3 days, and then the weekend. Come on, you should have been here Friday.
What do you mean 3 days? One eye's good, one eye's bad. I still can barely see right now.
Come on,
I should really be wearing a... Did you see the patch that I had? I put the picture on there.
Come on. Of course, everybody saw it. You put it out there looking for likes and sympathy. How can we miss it?
It's a serious surgery.
What are you wearing a headband? The head, what is that thing called? The, the head thing? When you're in the...
I'm not sure.
You had no hair.
And, Booney didn't even text me to see how I was. Oh, the hairnet. Yeah, they put that on, I guess. I don't know. I had no hair.
You kept it on for the picture.
They put it on.
You look, a little, you ham up the dazed look like he's leaning back in his wheelchair like,
I was still out of it with the picture. No, I was still out of it.
Were you?
Yeah, Booney didn't even text me to see how I was doing. It was the last day we saw.
Can I tell you this real quick?
Yeah.
So we were talking about Weiss before.
Yeah.
So what surgery was this? Oh, I had a something with my nose.
Yeah.
Like a rhinoplasty, not for not because
nose
not
job.
no, not a nose. No.
Okay.
Not a nose job. I got hit with a ball, and I had a deviated septum, right?
Okay.
And it was obviously obstructing one of the nostrils, so the flow of air was compromised. Blah blah blah. Right. So I go and they fix it, kind of, I guess, because I still have it. So they didn't really fix it. And I wake up from the anesthesia, and this is Jen and I were just we were just married. You know what she's kidding. She's kidding. She's got the iPhone on. She's like, oh, so what'd you do at your bachelor party? As I'm coming out of the anesthesia.
Oh, trying to get the truth.
I mean, she was kind of messing around, but she got that damn thing rolling. Now, thank God I had many surgeries, so I was an anesthesia veteran.
Right.
But did your wife try any questions under the anesthesia, try to get out of South?
I wasn't really that knocked out, and no, she didn't, because I do remember even during the surgery talking to them hey, is everything all right? Because I could feel.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, so you weren't fully out.
Well, I wasn't fully out.
So you had a local.
But then they might have put me out after that, because I remember her going, hey, stop talking, because she said when her hands are on my face.
You're probably talking about King Cohen. They're probably get the horse pills for this guy and shut him up.
No, did the Mets get Alonso yet?
Strap him down.
Boomer said it was going to happen. Did they get him yet? No, it was something else. Hoff did say that we have an update here. What do you got there, Hoff?
About 10 minutes ago, the Mets put it out that Ronnie Mauricio's on the field right now.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, well, I mean, maybe he's going to be the starting third baseman with Vientos at first. We'll get to more on that coming up in a little bit. Let's get to the Lucas stuff and then the Knicks as well. I know we're fired up about that. We'll do that and continue with your calls. 888-808-1019. BT and Sal on the Fan.
Touchdown, Kansas City!
The Eagles and Chiefs are Big Easy bound on the road to New Orleans.